Hey everybody, Brandon Boyd with The Brandon Boyd Show. Thank you so much for watching. We've got another fun edition of the Weekly Pointers News Update coming today. Lots of exciting news, all right. The Oscars were last night, and you know, I knew Will Smith had a puncher's chance of winning, and boy, did he. Last night, we also had the first annual Brandon Boyd Show Cardi Awards, where we handed out awards for the best performances in the card industry last year. That was a lot of fun, had a great time. The after parties were wild, but we've got a lot of news to cover today, all right? We've got rumors of a Chase Sapphire Preferred Elevated offer coming very soon, a new Chase and IHG co-branded card, along with some other benefits coming to those Chase IHG branded cards. Mortgage rates are getting higher and higher, and of course, we're gonna end the show on a really good food deal as well. If you're not familiar with the Weekly Pointers News Update, let me break it down on one side of the screen. You're going to see the topics covered today. Each topic's highlighted while we're covering it, and there's a timer down below to let you know how long we're going to be covering each topic. There'll also be chapters down in the description below, and the idea for these videos is to catch you up on the news you may have missed in relation to credit cards, points and miles, travel, money, finance, and everything in between. These usually come out on Sunday evenings. However, because of the first annual Brandon Boyd Show Cardi Awards, we had to move it. And we may or may not be able to have a video out this upcoming weekend with a news update just because we're going to be traveling. Of course, this is a points and miles travel finance channel, so we don't just talk about the news, we live the news. We're out traveling and doing stuff as well, but I think that's why you enjoy this channel so much, and I really appreciate everyone's support so far. With that said, let's dive right in. There's a lot to cover. There are rumors swirling abound that there's an elevated offer coming to the Chase Sapphire Preferred. Now, if you go to the public-facing website, you know the Chase Sapphire Preferred usually has a welcome offer of 60,000 points when you meet a minimum spend with a $95 annual fee. Now, there has been some talk of certain branches and certain people being able to get access in branch for an 80,000 point offer. However, that offer looks to be coming online very, very soon. According to reports, it looks like April 14th is going to be the go live date for this 80,000 point offer with the Chase Sapphire Preferred. Now, you're probably aware that's not the highest offer we saw last year. In fact, it went up to 100,000 points on the sign up offer. However, if you are interested in the Chase Sapphire Preferred, you may want to hold off until after April 14th to see if that public offer does come to fruition. And another update to the Chase application process. As we reported on this channel in August of last year, Chase is making a change to their application process, which is going to allow you to move around some credit in order to get approvals for certain cards. For example, let's say you're applying for the Chase Sapphire Preferred card and you're maybe not qualifying, maybe there's an issue. You will then be sent to a pop-up screen after you apply that will allow you to move around some credit that you may have allocated on other cards in order to make room for the credit needed to get approval for the Sapphire Preferred. So in short, if you're having issues getting approved, this may help you out a little bit in getting your approvals with Chase cards. So that's pretty exciting. That just launched this last week as well. So big news. Keep an eye out for that Chase Sapphire Preferred welcome offer. If that does change, you will see it first here on The Brandon Boyd Show. Chase is revamping their IHG co-branded cards and making some pretty big moves here. This is exciting. There's a new IHG business card. The IHG Premier card does have an annual fee increase from $89 to $99. However, the United Travel Bank credit of $50 more than offsets that. And across the IHG co-branded cards, you're going to also have better multipliers nearly across the board. So it's going to make it easier to earn on everyday spend. You'll also be able to reach IHG Elite status a lot faster. And you can now top off free night certificates with points as well. So for example, if there's a 50,000 point property that you wanted to stay at, you could use a combination of a 40,000 point free night certificate and then top that off with 10,000 IHG points as well. So that's pretty good news. One thing I do want to point out though is that not all points are created equal, okay? We've talked about that a lot. I consider Chase Ultimate Rewards to be valued at about 2 cents per point. Same pretty much with membership rewards as well. Hilton Honors points are valued at half a cent per point, and even though you're able to earn IHG points a little bit faster now, those points aren't nearly as valuable per point. In fact, if you look at the average valuations of these, they're somewhere around 0.4 to 0.45 cents per point. So just because you have 10,000 IHG points, that's not the same as 10,000 Hilton points. It's not the same as 10,000 Ultimate Rewards. So just keep that in mind. And if you want more information on every single detail that was changed, make sure you check the links down in the description below. Southwest Airlines has announced a new fare called the Wanna Getaway Plus. Now this is in addition to their Wanna Getaway fare, Anytime, and Business Select fares. And this one's gonna add more flexibility and more options for passengers passengers. So I want to read this just to make sure we get this right. With the Wanna Getaway Plus, you're going to get transferable flight credits, a new benefit that enables customers to make a one-time transfer of eligible unused flight credits to a new traveler for future use, more flexibility through same-day confirm change and same-day standby, and more earning power with 8x rapid rewards points. And this is on top of the other features that make Southwest so great, meaning you get your first 2 checked bags free, there's no change fees, you get free entertainment on flight. So adding this just makes it even easier if you want to fly Southwest. It is important to note that there were some changes with the Anytime and the Business Select fares as well. You'll get the same transferable flight credit as you do with the Wanna Getaway Plus. Anytime fares will also get the early bird check-in, the priority lane, and express lane benefits as well. So some more changes coming across the board for Southwest in general with their fares. But let me know what you think about this. Does this news make you more or less likely to fly Southwest as a Companion Pass card holder through 2023? I'm going to try to use them as much as possible, but if you don't have that, let me know what you think about these moves by Southwest. I'm curious to hear what you have to say. The average 30-year fixed mortgage closed Friday at 4.95%. All right, that is a little bit higher than the historic lows that we've seen, and it is going up pretty quickly, but I want to try to put this into perspective a little bit, all right? I am a licensed realtor in the state of Kentucky, and by the way, if you do have questions, even if you don't live in Kentucky, just shoot those to me down in the comments if you have questions about buying a home. But just to put this into perspective, let me give you an example. So let's say you have a $200,000 home, all right? The difference in going from 3% to 4% is about $100. The difference to go to 4 to 5% is an additional $100. So you can think of it that way if you're looking at a $200,000 home. So yeah, it does add up every month, but I also want to make sure that people realize, and I've mentioned this several times on the channel, that 5% rate is still in a historically low area, all right? We saw rates so low that it makes 5% look high, but in all reality, it's not bad at all, okay? Trust me, ask people that grew up in the 80s what their interest rate was when they first got their homes, and you'll be shocked. So now is still a good time to get a home. The spring buying season is coming around, but you may want to look at getting a home sooner rather than later if it's on your to-do list, because there's no indication right now that these rates are going to drop significantly consistently. So if you're interested, I would start taking advantage as soon as you can. And if you're familiar with the Weekly Pointers news update, you know that I like to end the show on a good food deal, and this week is no exception. This time we're going to a place that I don't think has been mentioned on the Weekly Pointers news update before, and that is White Castle. Personally, I've never eaten at White Castle. I love the movie Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, and it looks absolutely delicious. There's one in the city I live in. I just haven't gone there, so maybe I'm missing something. So let me read this offer. White Castle is offering a free original slider combo for new Craver Nation app users. All right, that's kind of exciting, right? Assuming that you like White Castle, maybe this will entice me to go. I don't know. But let me know what I'm supposed to order at White Castle. You know, I know they have the little burgers and stuff like that, but if I'm missing something, just tell me. I've never gone, and I'll take your recommendation and try to get there at some point. All right, let me know what your favorite stories were from this past week, all right? We talked about the mortgage rates. We talked about White Castle, which is really important. Let me know if you plan on taking advantage of the Chase Sapphire Preferred Welcome offer when it could launch on April 14th. I'm curious to hear what you have to say about that. And then let me know what you think about the changes with Southwest and then the Chase IHG co-brands. That was some pretty big news. I always like to see some more changes with these programs and cards. I think it's good for the customer at the end of the day. And we saw a lot of that last year, right? There was a lot of really heavy competition in the credit card space between sign-up bonuses, reward program changes, things like that. It usually helps the customer. We have seen some rewards programs take a step back, but overall, the more competition, the better. So let me know what your favorite story was down in the comments. And also, we do have a lot of new people that are watching the channel that are into points and miles. So if you have any tips and tricks associated with the stories I mentioned today, leave those down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did find it helpful or mildly entertaining, don't forget to be awesome. Give me a big thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications for alerts, and when you click on the Brandon Boyd Show, click, 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 you're gonna get the latest information on credit cards, points and miles, travel, money, finance, White Castle, and everything in between, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. We'll see you soon.